Hey everyone, we're here today to introduce to you the 3 color book collections called Without Borders. Without Borders is really allowing you guys to explore your creativity through the designs and colors that are used throughout. Many of the designs that have come to life through this Without Borders collections actually came from a lot of our following trends. So you'll see a lot of trends from our botanical side, our great classic geometrics, stripes of different interest, as well as different sort of landscape type items and more comforting items as well too that are a little bit more eclectic in feel. So with the 3 color book collection, we do have our Planet color book, which is basically focusing on your cool tones and your cool colors. So your blues, your greens, really the earth's imagery around you. Then we move into our storytelling book, which is our neutrals, because of course you can't tell your story without having your neutrals in there. Neutrals help elevate the story that people are trying to create in a room setting or in any type of visual interest that they're doing with fabrics. Then our last collection book we run into is our coloring book. So coloring is more of our brights, and of course we all know that coloring outside the lines is way more fun than staying in. So we hope with this one, with the bright, lively, fun hues, you're able to express through that as well your creativity and have some fun with it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you guys through a little bit of a merchandising set that we've put together just to show you how we've put the collections together and had a little bit of a fun with them, and hopefully you guys can take it back and do the same yourselves. So what we're going to do, like I said, is we're going to take you guys through sort of the pairings and the merchandising that we've taken out of this line and sort of how we've shown and put it together, just to give you guys some ideas of how the different looks can work. So starting off here is our first pattern. So this is pattern Dolce. It's a beautiful cut pile velvet jacquard, again with a nice, great organic style ground, and then your beautiful, more brushed velvet on top, giving the crushed effect. Then we have our solid Stardust, which again too is our beautiful textured boucle item, and also plays off the dry texture trend that is really big and popular. And then a beautiful stripe that we have, which is Forum. So stripes again are really great. They help sort of tie different looks together into each room or settings that you're doing. And with Forum, it's sort of a nice chenille with a high-low effect, so you do get some really great visual interest there. Then the other one we have is our Crescendo. So Crescendo plays a little bit off of our world views trends, but a bit more contemporary. So it gives you that iCat feel and flame stitch, but the colorations really make it something a little bit more new and upbeat. And then of course here too we have our lovely Franklin. So that is our price pointed item of our faux velvet in our great new color mink that we have. And then finishing it off with our pattern that's very true to the name, Zorro. So Zorro has some really great, again, high-low effects within your chenille use, multicolors throughout, a bit of a pocket weave detail effect. And also when you go through the whole entire color range, we have some great key neutrals in the base, but also some really bright, more punchier colors, like a nice denim blue that really makes it a little bit more of a contemporary type look. Now, moving into our next collection grouping we've put together, this is our pattern Kindred. So again, this is a velvet jacquard, a little bit more of an open space, kind of plays into the botanical landscape trends that we have of your foliage. And then pairing it in here nicely with our beautiful item Saga. So Saga again is a little bit more within bringing your earthy tones in of that painterly brushstroked, a little bit more abstract type look in its view. A great item that we launched was our Acclaim, which is a warp satin type item. Very nice item to pair back in here with your Saga as well. Then we have our beautiful item Como. Now Como is great. It sort of plays off the whole high-gi trend movement. And where this actually came from inspiration-wise is it was right around the time when all the trends are going around with the hand-knitted scarves, hand-knitted blankets. So we really wanted to bring that to life onto a furniture piece. So this was a really great kind of trend item that just gives you a bit of that warmth and comfort feel. Then we tie in our McCoy. Again, just in your bark coloration, people are tending to go a little bit more towards these lighter browns, not as deep and rich as they used to be in the days here. And then having again our pattern Forum, which we saw, but just to showcase how it can pair back into this collection in your blues. And then once again, our Franklin and our new petrol color, beautiful there. So that just kind of ties and finishes off just to give you a little bit of a look. Now what we also did is we sort of played up some of your deeper blue colors and then pairing it into some neutrals. So you can really see how you can have some fun depending on what your color and your taste is for that. Now into our next collection here, we have our pattern Tandem. So Tandem is a really great geometric done on a overlay of just a brush stroke behind. So quite fun, has multicolors used throughout, so excellent to pair back in, especially with our item Como, which we saw in the vanilla color. This is in our duck egg coloration that we have. And then bringing to light our pattern Proximity. Proximity was one that was actually inspired off of our cobblestone streets that we had, and we were able to bring this to life within your chenilles and a little bit of your high-low effect with a bit of a slight sheen yarn in it, but it's not overpowering, which is great. And then taking in the 3D effects, which is very popular and always will be, is our Phantom. And depending on which way you're turning it, you're going to get a different optical view with it every time. Again, to coming in some nice contemporary colors, because we know with our geometrics, we want those to scream a little bit more contemporary looks. And then we've tied in here a beautiful color of our copper, which is in our Stardust Solid. So again, just really showcasing how you can bring out those copper tones instead of going to your old traditional deeper browns, which some people may do. Then we have our pattern Whitney, which is just a great centerized medallion. Now with this item, has a little bit of a worn patinaed effect to it, but again, just great for any key piece because it is that nice centerized medallion. So if anyone's looking for an old world type look, Whitney would be a great product to go to. And we've tied in here too with our McCoy, again showcasing in the beautiful copper colorations that we do have. And pulling in now some other foliage items here. This one is our Acadia. So the great thing with Acadia is it really plays off of the tapestry looks that everyone has known and loved from ages ago. But it's come into an updated, more contemporary feel by using different colors within the bases. So this is personally one of my favorite within your gray coloration, but also we have some great reds and blues as well used throughout this pattern. Tying in here another beautiful stripe. This is Riviera. So again, high-low effect within your chenilles and really just having some fun play on colors. So it can tie back to any room and really working within your neutral base. But again, too, we did do some nice contemporary looks. So you have some seafoam based colorations and some deep navy blue colorations as well you can work with. And then finishing off, we have our lovely item here, Hula. So Hula is just a really great, we call them small ditzy scale chair items. Just a really kind of nice fun piece with your little diamond effect. Great colorations within it as well, and it has definitely your key neutrals. So this is what we've done with the line to kind of merchandise and have some fun with on room settings, and I hope you guys can definitely do the same and enjoy the product as much as we have. To check out definitely all of the full color ranges and the collection books, please make sure to go to our website at ennisfabrics.com.